So I totally figured out this go live on Facebook thing tonight, and what you see here behind me is a blank canvas, and tonight we're going to design the painting that I'm going to teach in tomorrow's workshop. So I have the wonderful Joycia Fajardo's photograph here on my desktop, because usually I just use my phone to paint from, but tonight since I'm using my phone to paint, to do the photography thing on, so what I'm going to use tonight is the regular supplies for the paint party, and I'm going to start designing, and I probably won't speak much, and you'll see a lot of the back of my head, and I think I'll make a little break in the middle and resume the broadcast after I've worked on it a little bit. But first thing that we're going to use is good old Dick Blick acrylic paint, and we're going to be using the same supplies as what I use in the workshops, so you guys will be able to see what I use. We're going to be using these paint brushes that I usually have at my workshops, and I don't have an apron on today, so I'm living on the edge. Alright, first things first. We have a good old palette here, and I'm just going to get a little bit of black paint. Usually people use a little bit, a quarter size like this. Okay, that's more than enough. And I just remembered that I don't have any water here, so I'll be running to my kitchen in a minute to go get some water to wash my brushes. But the first thing that I'm going to do is lay down the basics of where the trees are, and then I'm going to design around that. There's going to be some drying time in between, so I think we'll just see what happens. All right, first thing is I usually like to divide the painting into the rule of thirds, where there's a third everywhere, and then I decide where I want the elements to go. So I am looking at the photograph as I'm painting, and then I'm just laying down the basics. So this will be the tree trunk and the tree, and I really like this lamp that is in the photograph that we're using, and I think this is at the UW, and since it's cherry tree blossom season, that's a really great photograph that we're working from. And I've decided that I want to include the path and make it a little, simplify it a little, but I still want to use that. Okay, so this pathway is almost on the third line, so this is where I'm going to go with that. And then, even though this is how I design the painting, this is not how I'll teach the painting, so usually once I've designed the painting, I'll come up with a strategy on how I want to teach the painting, which is a whole different kettle of fish. So let's see look at the little photograph here. As you can see, the top third is bisected with this lovely large tree branch, and it goes up and down and almost at like a little rainbow angle. So that's what we're going to be including here. So going up a little bit and then going down into this corner here where we have this large tree trunk. Alright, so it doesn't really look like much yet, but once we've fleshed this out, we're going to have a really lovely painting. I want to get a little bit of perspective here, so I'm going to this is the perspective lines. We'll pretend that the horizon is there, so that we're going to make everything meet in the back there. And that's where we're going to end the last little horizon line there, which is where we'll put the little shrubbery and the end of the pathway, and we're going to create a little bit of perspective by making the trees go smaller towards the back. Alright, so we're going to have a thicker tree trunk and a medium tree trunk and a very thin tree trunk, and then all these lovely tree branches, and the rest is going to be these very delicate pink cascading flowers. Alright, let's check back in about 5 minutes. I'm going to see you guys in a few, once I've gotten my water and my paintbrushes and my palette sorted out. Thank you for joining me. It's really exciting. Hi, Kara, you're in New York. Hi, this is cool. All right. Oh, we have a bunch of New Yorkers. Hey, Amanda, how you going? And we also have some of my old co-workers and some of my SMCU folks, and we even have one of my friends from primary school who is in South Africa. Hello, Henry Johannet. And so, like I said, we're going to be back in 5 minutes. This is the beginning of the painting that I've laid out, and here is the photograph by Joysha that we are basing this painting on. So I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes. All right, see you soon.